Hi, good afternoon everybody. My name is Joanna Rachel Quemada, and I'd love to talk about why there should be a National Fighting Obesity Day. There should be a National Fighting Obesity Day in order for us to have the day off and have everybody contribute to this particular day, because as we know in America the obesity rate is growing in adults and children alike. So this is something that I would like to have everybody to have a day off from work and from school so that they can participate in this day. On this day, I would like to have many, coalitions or associations or programs that specialize in fighting obesity. All these associations to come out and be able to educate these people, the nation actually, on telling them that the nation is obese and it is growing, and teach them how they can do something about it and how they can help the nation so that they can deter this in a way. I think that the nation can do this by bringing in some associations. For example, they can bring in Shape of America. Shape of America can help them, teach them and share science-based information to educate the public, and even encourage them to take up their 10,000 steps a day program with a pedometer. That's one of the programs that they encourage people to be involved in. And this Shape of America organization can actually be there and teach these people how obesity affects the body in adults and in children, and that it is an issue. Also, for this day, I also like for everybody to have just the nation as a whole to come in and be able to have little sections so that they can have little, for example, if they come into this side of the area that this whole nation is taking part of the event, they can talk to them about science-based information based on obesity. And then in another one, they can talk about, well, the Shape of America can talk about physical activity, why it is important, what they should do, and how they can do it. Because a lot of the times we hear that we need to be physically active for about 30 minutes a day, but nobody ever tells us how they want to do it. So I want this day to be focused on having people be taught that they do need to have physical activity in their day, they do need to eat healthier, and that they do need to make a change in their lives if this is the lifestyle that they're choosing. And I'd like for them to learn how they can do this in order for them to be able to fight this issue and stop it and deter it from continuing on into their generations, because it all starts from the parents. Another organization that I'd like for them to come in is the Obesity Action Coalition. The Obesity Action Coalition would come in, they can help, with physical activity, teaching people statistics and facts about that issue, but mainly also like for them to come in and have a psychological approach to the obesity issue, because along with being obese in a nation where we have people in magazines that are really skinny and they Photoshop, and these movies that these people are it's just unrealistic. So these people believe that they need to look like that or look a certain way to be okay or attractive, but in reality these people, that's very unrealistic. And because people believe that they should look a certain way, not just the people that are involved in this issue, but the people in their surroundings, they are quick to judge these people that don't look like the people on the TV or in the magazines or in these pictures. So they start building negative stigmas based on obesity. They not only do that, but they also do something called fat shaming, and they make fun of people because of their weight, and this is something that should not be done. And I think that the Obesity Action Coalition can help take a part in this part of the event. And other organization that I would love to come in and have a part in this event is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. This organization can help dramatically teach the nation about, well, basically teach them impactful information about their nation themselves. That way they'll know where they stand in their nation, and that they can see that the other nations, they're not alone, they also have this issue. I want them to realize that everybody in the nation has an issue. Everybody needs to know this as a group. That's why everybody needs to have their day off. Everybody needs to be involved in this event, and they need to learn and find out what's going on. We need to have this Centers for Disease Control and Prevention convince them that we need to make a change, and that's why this event needs to take place, so that they can know that it needs to occur and that everybody needs to take part of it in order for the nation as a whole to make a change. We also need to teach them how to prevent obesity and how to maintain it, because like I said before, they tell us to do this, they tell us to do that, but they don't tell us how, and we need to learn how these people can make these choices in order to build their futures and teach their children, and so that they can have a better lifestyle. Some of the thoughts that I have in order for us to do in this event is maybe if participating in restaurants, that this is probably pretty extreme, but maybe McDonald's or Jack in the Box can close for just this one day, and have everybody not go. And I mean, we can't force anybody to do anything, but it would be nice, if they would contribute and even be there to help fund the program or the event, and also maybe have like this big area where everybody would bring all the junk food, all the foods that they think are bad in their home, and just together as a group just dump them in and just pile it up as a group and see how much we're eating as a nation. That way it can impact them, and they can visually see, and they can realize that as a nation we are all eating bad. With this, all the junk in one place, hopefully that can be impactful for some people, because visually people would like to be impacted that way. That way they can learn, because some people are visual learners, some people learn that way. That's why I would like for different organizations to go in, so that we can have different ways, because people learn differently. Some people like to learn evidence-based information. They also want to see visual PowerPoints, presentations, speeches, even movies, songs, poetry, whatever they like to learn in the way that they can learn the most. So that's why I believe that we should have a National Fighting Obesity Day as a nation, so that everybody as a nation can learn together. Everybody can even talk to each other. It could be a good way to network and help each other grow, and we can all basically just learn more about this issue and take part into it as a nation in order to fight it. That way we can stop all of that. And of course, obesity, we can't completely stop it, but we could at least bring some awareness, and at least change one thing in this nation that we can help. I would like for everybody to take something home with them, a message, a testimony that would help them change the lifestyle, and hopefully maybe as a nation we could do this. That's why I think that we should have National Fighting Obesity Day, and I hope that you guys can be convinced and approve that we can do this for the nation. Thank you.